Well, here's the line founders don't realize they're crossing. In period 9, flexibility doesn't always signal maturity. Sometimes it signals weakness. And buyers can tell the difference immediately. So let me ask you, have you noticed that being open and accommodating doesn't move deals forward anymore? And have you felt moments where adapting too quickly actually make buyers less decisive? So let me share with you 3 reasons to watch to the end of this video. First, because flexibility used to be rewarded and now is often misread. It's also because period 9 buyers are testing how much you bend under pressure. And of course, confusing adaptability with leadership quietly erodes trust. So if you do to stay to the end of this video, these are the 3 key takeaways. You will understand how buyers interpret flexibility in period 9. You will see when flexibility helps and when it harms a deal. And you will know what founders must hold firm even while adapting. If you ever soften your stance to keep a deal alive, do stay with me. This will reframe that instinct. Okay, so let's clear something up now. What does flexibility look like in sales? Well, it looks like adjusting the offer, reframing timelines, soften boundaries to meet the buyers where they are. And in period 8, that of the work, right? But period 9 changed how flexibility is interpreted. So why flexibility can read as weakness now? Well, because buyers are not just watching what you change, they are watching why you change them. When flexibility comes from clarity, it feels responsive. But it comes from fear, it feels unstable. And buyers are very good at sensing the difference. So what are the core mistakes founders make then? Well, founders assume flexibility builds trust. So they adapt quickly, they remove friction, they try to make the path easier. In period 9, too much bending raises a quiet question in the buyer's mind. If they bend this easily now, what happens later? So what must you do instead as founders? Well, you must anchor flexibility to a clear non-negotiable core. Why? Because boundaries create confidence even when options change. Well, you must explain why something is flexible and why something is not. Because logic stabilizes adaptation. And you must resist adjusting simply to relieve tension. Why? Because tension often signals importance, not danger. So what must you stop doing also? Stop bending position without explaining your reasoning. You see, unexplained flexibility feels reactive. Stop removing friction just to keep things smooth. Smoothness delays commitment. And stop confusing accommodation with leadership, because leadership requires a line. So here's the difference. Flexibility with a spine builds trust. Flexibility without a spine creates doubt. In period 9, buyers do not need endless options. They need to know what won't change. And if this explains why being easy to work with hasn't helped you lately, trust that signal, okay? So follow this channel if you want clarity about selling in period 9. This cycle doesn't reward endless adaptability, but it rewards founders like you who know exactly where you stand, even while adjusting at the edges. See you in my next video.